Capricorn, happy birthday and welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be doing your birthday special reading from mid-January to the end of January. This is an extended reading and one of a kind. This is the only time that I'm doing this right now. Now in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future, see what is the energy between you and your person, clarify all the cards, and get some final advice. Now, also, dear Capricorn, the winner of the competition has been selected. I'm going to announce the name of the winner. I've chosen 2 Capricorns to provide you a free reading, ask a question, get an answer. I'm gonna announce your names at the end of this reading. You need to stay in tune throughout the entire reading. I'm gonna pull cards for you. I'm gonna answer your questions. Thank you so much for your participation, for your comments. I did see there were a lot of amazing Capricorns, showing your love and your support. When I click on your profile, I need to see you being publicly subscribed to the channel. Also, I'm gonna need to see you commenting more. The more you comment for the next upcoming competitions, chances are gonna be higher for you to also be selected for these competitions. I keep it very real. I'm a man of integrity and of my word, okay? So when I promise something, I make it happen. I just need to see your active participation. Some of you, I know you are like silent watchers, but also, it's important for me to know that you're not just new onto the channel, okay? Make yourself known, because I can see all the comments that a person has made. Now, let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know, dear Capricorn. So, your challenge, Capricorn, is the Sun. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Capricorn, some of you are dealing with a Leo here, okay? A Pisces, I'm getting here, Taurus, Virgo, could be any other sign, possibly a Libra. Now, for many of you, something here is being illuminated, something here is coming under the light. For a lot of you, the Sun can mean illumination. It's your birthday season, almost at the end of your birthday season, dear Capricorn. Many of you already know my sister's was on the 8th, my dad's was on the 12th, so you know what I'm saying? So as your birthday season is coming out to an end and the Sun was in your sign, okay, you were in the epicenter, there is something that still hasn't been revealed and is going to be revealed, okay? This is also about you focusing on your own happiness, because you have your birthday always kind of starting the beginning of the year. You establishing a plan here for you to be happy. But more so, this is about something being revealed, and we're going to find out about that in a minute. In the recent past, you have the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, in the recent past, you were sick and tired of someone's dishonesty, someone's lies, someone not being honest with you here. Dear cross-watchers, if you're watching this for Capricorns, don't take it personally. This is not a personal reading. This is an international, global, general reading, okay? So for many of you, Capricorn, someone was not being honest towards you, and it was very overwhelming. I do see here cheating, lying, doing things behind your back. We're going to clarify this. In the present moment, you have the 5 of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles. I do see here in the present moment, first of all, I'm getting here 2 scenarios. I'm just going to throw it out there. Number 1 is you're starting to see this situation from a different perspective. You're not looking this situation that, oh, this person did this to me because I'm a bad person, but you're looking at this because you know this person had a lot of abandonment wounds and a lot of failed relationships and connections in the past, okay? And for many of you, the other story here is that you just know there is a delay. There is a delay of this person actually coming towards you, accepting something, admitting something. You're slowly but surely getting out of this situation. The juxtaposition of these 2 cards here, you see, that is you, the Knight of Pentacles, going into the future. However, moving into the future here, you have the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. It's going to be challenging. It's not the easiest for you because you are someone that you get super invested into relationships and into connections. For a lot of you, I do see here you being faced with the conversation. Now, 7 of Wands, that is you, challenges. It's going to be a challenging moment for you to completely disengage and to disconnect from this person. on many levels, like mentally, you know what I'm saying, emotionally. And then there is someone here, it could be this person, almost kind of cutting in front of you and wanting to talk to you. And there is the Page of Pentacles. This could be an offer here, but I don't see you accepting this offer right away. As a matter of fact, I do see here you doing a lot of contemplation with the Seven of Pentacles, doing a lot of thinking, taking your time. You have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so for many of you, you could be also realizing that this person has a player tendency and commitment issues. So that's why you don't want to commit to this person right away. Now, let's get into your reading, Capricorn, and clarify the Sun for you especially. So in the present moment, from now until the end of January, dear Capricorn, in your birthday season and moving into Aquarius season, the Sun is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, and then there is the Three of Swords. A lot of you are deeply hurt, disappointed because of this person, because they broke your trust. There is a delayed apology, there is a delayed confession that did not happen. I do see here in the present moment, this could be you, this could be your person's energy. I feel like it is most so, this is about your person's energy, kind of like going back and forth mostly, whether they should really reach out to you and make an offer and try to talk about that nice, thick, juicy Ace of Wands or not. And this could be also your energy of going back and forth in your mind if you would really be wanting to, if you would be wanting to accept that offer or not. Okay, if you would really wanting to have a brand new beginning with this person or not. A lot of you, this is someone that you did have happy memories with, but I think that you're constantly going back and forth in your mind. You could be going through some sort of an emotional roller coaster because you're not so sure about this individual. I'm also getting here, there is something about passive aggressive about this person. This person may also have some unexpected tendencies, unexpected behavioral patterns as well, you name it. Now, in the recent past, you have the Seven of Swords. This person did not tell you the truth about something in the recent past, Capricorn. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords and the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Do you see the Sun again at the bottom of the deck? Something here was being hidden. Something was at the bottom. Something was undercover, concealed, and you just didn't know this. Respectfully speaking, I'm going to say this, no judgment thrown here on this way. This also could have been a same-sex situation, doesn't have to. Now, for many of you, I do see here in the recent past, for many of you with the Seven of Swords, this person with the Two of Wands had a completely different vision for marriage. They had a completely different outlook on how they perceived marriage should look like or should be. Has nothing to do with whether it was traditional or not. This was more so with you and this person. This is someone that didn't really tell you exactly, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what they were anticipating. This person even could have planned a trip or a travel without you, or maybe they left without you. They went somewhere without telling you, okay, about it. Now, for many of you, you might have addressed this person multiple times with the Queen of Swords, you know, like, yo, you need to tell me the truth, what's going on in here. And I get this sense of here, you constantly trying to pull the words out of this person's mouth. Try to understand if they're really being honest with you or not. Ten of Wands, things became very overwhelming in the recent past for many of you. The Ten of Wands, Capricorn, in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Devil, and the Hangman. Capricorn, Pisces energy could have also dealt with the Virgo, and you have the Six of Swords. So you're the devil, okay, as we know, dear Capricorn. In the recent past, for many of you, disconnected from this person because it was just becoming too unhealthy, too toxic, you know, not being on the same page. I do see here eventually a very sad departure, sad separation, just because you and this person didn't really seem to see eye to eye. You have the High Priestess. Your intuition was always on point, okay? You always could tell in your gut, Capricorn, if it was the right move for you to do or not. Queen of Pentacles, in the recent past, I do see here many of you focusing on your own financial success, on your finances. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the King of Swords. In the recent past, I'm going to say this real quick. Some of you attracted a new person into your life, possibly Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. For many of you, there was a strong sense of collaboration. You fell in love with life again, you fell in love with work again, you fell in love with what you were truly doing. This is someone also that could have potentially also hindered you from your goals, from your future, from what you truly wanted to achieve. This person, like I'm saying here in the past, did not fully share the same vision, maybe even ethics and morals as you did, okay? So you found yourself back again. You went back to yourself. You went back home, meaning to your heart, okay? And you started really falling in love with life again. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the present moment, there is definitely this sadness over how things ended between you and this person. Five of Pentacles could mean that some of you are kind of closing a chapter here. It's clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Judgment. Now, cultural differences, I do see here also there has been many arguments, conflicts, misunderstandings, and you have been very hurt, Capricorn. Nine of Wands, wounded soldier. A lot of you are very hurt over the fact that this person and you couldn't really work this situation out, because with the Judgment, you know, you're also starting to connect the dots even better and even more. You're starting to really see the reality of this situation that actually is very serious, because you are trying to see this from a very realistic viewpoint. There is something that's being eliminated with the Hangman for you in the present moment as to why you should disengage, as to why you should probably also slowly walk away from this connection. Now, the Hangman here in the present moment, dear Capricorn, is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. You know, you just know that for you, what's going to be best is to focus on your own happiness and to start taking more action towards that. The more you start taking action towards your goals, Capricorn, the more you start focusing on what's important for you and look forward, the easier is going to be the exit. This exit is going to be easier for you. It's going to be an easy exit, because a lot of you are wanting to exit a situation that's been very tumultuous, that's been holding you back. You have a vision you want to realize in the near future. You have the Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I think for you to offer love back to someone who was dishonest with you is going to be very challenging. And you know, I'm not someone that just woke up and started shuffling some tarot cards, okay? So I want to explain to you what I'm saying. Page of Cups is basically you offering love, but also, as you all know, Seven of Swords is someone that I always kind of give an eyesight to. You don't fully trust this person, and it's very difficult for you to want to go back to someone that you had a lot of trust issues with, okay? Even though there is a very soul connection with them. There is a very strong soul connection. Seven of Wands here for you is going to be quite a challenge for you to move on from this person. Seven of Wands also a lot of times indicates, you know, facing challenges. It's clarified by the Six of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Fool, and you have the Two of Cups. Whether this is a twin flame, whether this is a soulmate, this is a connection that you really, really felt very deeply, Capricorn. And like I said, there is going to be many, many temptations to really think if you and this person should get back together, if you both should try to work it out, if you both should marry and settle down together. There is a lot of past memories here that I see here you and this person had made together. I am strongly getting here that there is a strong desire here for even a slither of a hope, trying to see if this could work out. But again, you seem to not really be sold on that. And then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords here is a very unexpected energy, and there is 4 knights in tarot. 2 of them are headed towards like the past. Knight of Swords is one of them, okay? So this, a Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands, they're like always headed towards like the past, okay? Now, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles are going this way. Okay, so for many of you with the Knight of Swords, there is a connection, there is a communication coming in, clarified by the Sun, the Two of Swords, and the Temperance. Now, it's the same Sun, Leo, okay? And you have the Sun here, so that is your challenge, and in the near future also could be Sagittarius also, or you could have a Leo and a Sagittarius, or either one in your birth chart. When this communication comes in, there is a very important decision you're going to need to make. You need to see the reality of this situation and trust your intuition. What do you need to do? Because this is very serious. When this communication comes in and they come and say, I want to have a brand new beginning, you know, can we try again, and things like that, and there is a very juicy, nice, solid offer sitting on the table, you're going to have to really rethink your decision. Did I make the right decision by closing this chapter and walking away? So the Page of Pentacles for you, dear Capricorn, in the near future is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. A lot of you are going to rethink this decision. This is not going to resonate with everyone. I'm seeing here 70% of you are going to say, I'm actually choosing my career. I'm choosing to focus on my main project, on my career, business, or maybe someone new that I'm exploring, because you seem to be really celebrating something really big very soon, and you seem to be focusing on your own happiness. Is there history between you and this person? Yes, with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and then right here. But it doesn't mean that you have to go right back to with someone that you already have been. So you might have also dealt with someone that maybe this person was either controlling, or there is a very controlling energy, bossy energy about them. You don't want to deal with someone like that, and you have the Eight of Cups walking away, okay? Again, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Capricorn, let's get into your reading and see what do you need to know. What is the advice for Capricorns? So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. You don't want to definitely feel too much stressed out about this situation. You just want to make the decision that's best for you. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Death. So Capricorn, here is the thing. There is a lot of things that came under the light before with the Sun. There is a lot of things that is about yet to come under the light. For many of you, your biggest piece of advice here is to realize with the Death card, if something has come to an end, is it really worth to visit that and revisit that again? Some of you may say, yes, I want my person back. There is a price you're going to pay for that. There is a price that you will pay. Okay, because a lot of you have done so much work within yourself. You've improved yourself big time. And you need to ensure and make sure that you're not falling back into the same trap. It's not going to be the easiest. And I'm not the tarot reader here to give you some rose petals falling off the sky and there's unicorns everywhere and there's rainbows. We got to be realistic. You're a Capricorn. So for many of you, there is something here about you realizing that if there is not an equal give and take exchange energy, or if that was the main missing point and this person fails to learn their lesson, then what you're going to need to do, Capricorn, is to decide to move forward eventually and choose yourself, okay? So this is what I had for you, Capricorn. Hold on, I'm not done yet with you. We're going to do the free reading. We're going to do the ask a question, get an answer. And we're going to see what is it that we have. What is, oops, right on my lap. Hold on, I got your question right here, Capricorn. So I have already chosen 2 Capricorns that I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to pull some cards and see what is it that you need to know. Number 1, Capricorn, is, I'm going to start with Daddy Capricorn, and then we're going to go with Mommy Capricorn, okay? I have chosen one from each sign, okay? And I'm going to do more of those once I see you being more engaged into the channel. So, by the way, until further notice, probably within the next 6 months or so, I'm not going to go live onto the main channel. I only go live onto the membership site. Okay, my energy and my resources are very, very valuable for me. I don't follow trends, I set the trends, okay? So let's get into your question and see what is it that you need to know. Daddy Capricorn. So your username is 43 Phoenix, okay? The one with the 6 packs. So thank you, Arman. Yes, I have a question for tarot. ... That's a very Capricornian thing. ... What should this Capricorn be expecting from the Aquarius/Pisces cusp that I'm thinking of? Thank you again, Arman. You are the best and real. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So what should you expect from this Aquarius, Pisces / so it looks like they're on the cusp from this person. Okay, what should you expect in 2026? If that's what you want, it could be either 2026 or let's say, I'm getting here within the next like 90 days more. So I don't know why I'm getting 3 months also. Okay, so let's put the energy a little closer, pull it a little closer. So what should you expect? Page of Pentacles. So there is going to be a brand new beginning here. There is going to be an offer. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. Okay, so this person seems to be a lot more Aquarius. I'm really picking up on a very Aquarius energy here, more analytical. Let's clarify and see if this new beginning going to happen between you and this person within the next 90 days. How is it going to look like? What do you need to know? Okay, so Page of Pentacles, that's a new offer. That's a solid offer. This person seems to have been thinking a lot. Okay, now the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. So Capricorn, this is something you're manifesting, okay? 43 Phoenix, right? You're manifesting this. Now, you did have a lot of trust issues with this person, Aquarius, Pisces, Cup. And I think that you tend to go back and forth whether you would really want to be back with them as well. I'm getting here, you seem to be wavering a lot more than this person. Even though this is what you really want, I feel like there is going to be an apology for the lies, for the dishonesty, for whatever this person didn't tell you the truth. There is something this person was hiding from you that didn't tell you. There's going to be an apology. And you could be really rethinking this. You know, when you want something so bad and then you just let it go and then it happens and then you're like, oh wow, damn, it's already here. Yes, it's going to be happening out of nowhere, but this is something that you manifested. With the Magician underneath the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you have manifested and set an intention to actually like settle down with this person. You want to live under the same roof. You want to live with this person. I don't know why I'm picking up the name Raphael. I don't know why Raphael is very significant for many of you. I'm getting here also Jason, Jessica. I don't know why. Okay, but there is going to be a new opportunity. That's what you can anticipate between you and this person within the next 90 days. Okay, so that was your free question. Thank you so much again. And we're going to move on to Melinda. Now, Melinda Simonian is one of my most beautiful, amazing Capricorns out there. I mean, all of you are great, but I've seen your participation, Melinda. I've received your handwritten letters. I just wanted to give this as an extra as well. It's not favoritism. It's just me also getting back to you because you have been very kind in your comments. You know, you're realizing that these tarot readings also, they're not like on a time crunch. A lot of things come true, but you're also showing how much you have learned from my readings as well. Okay, so your question was, I read your question, what kind of a romantic, when it comes to your romance life, what can you anticipate this year, right? So Melinda, Capricorn, let's see, you're from California. Okay, I'm not gonna give away too much info. I just know you. Because you have commented so much, you've always been so kind and so nice that, you know, you've been with me throughout the past few months that I really appreciate you. Okay, so Capricorn, Melinda, let's see, what do you need to know? What is it that's coming up for you in love? Two more. Hermit. Okay, so someone it could be a Virgo coming in towards your way, someone very spiritual, someone that's enlightened, someone that has been through a lot. I'm getting here, this person could have facial hair features, someone that also is very like wise, super smart, could be a doctor, could be a professor. You indeed have stressed out a lot about love relationship coming in towards your way. You have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is someone that's very analytical also, very well put together. The Hermit. Some people may say, oh, you're gonna stay single. No, there's light that's being shed onto your path. So your romantic life is going to be eliminated, okay? So let's clarify and see who's coming towards your way. Melinda. Something about number 9, during the Virgo season, September. I feel like in September, you're gonna find yourself being in a very solid, successful relationship. So this Hermit, which is going to indicate your romance life, is clarified by the Devil, Capricorn, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords, and you have the Three of Cups. Now, you're going to meet someone here through your friends. I'm strongly getting here, Melinda, you could be going through a gathering, you could be going through some sort of a social setting where you're going to meet this person with the Three of Cups. Capricorn, that's you, okay, Melinda, Jan. Jan in Armenian means deer, J-A-1, J-A-N. So Hanged Man, Queen of Swords could be a Pisces also. I do see here someone very different. Someone that's kind of, they really stand out. This person is very dreamy. This person could be an artist also. Artist, something about art. You could be into art also, painting, drawing. I'm also getting here this person that you're going to meet. You're going to see, what I'm getting here is the color of their vest. I'm seeing here a blue vest, a blue maybe jeans also you're gonna see with this person. They might also have a butterfly tattoo. Okay, could be a Gemini as well. I do see here this person being super honest, super straightforward, very direct. It's just going to be very attractive because you as a Capricorn, okay, you do like people being honest, straightforward, not beating around the bushes, and being completely honest. You're going to meet this person with the Three of Cups in a social setting. A friend of yours is going to reintroduce, okay? Now, if you're hoping for a reconciliation, I feel like that could happen for you, but you're not gonna accept this. I think you have been hurt. See, I already knew this was coming. I didn't even see what was underneath it, but you have been hurt by somebody very badly in the past already. That's the wounded soldier, that you already have done so much healing within yourself. And karma is something that's going to set something right. There is definitely some sort of a karma or documentation paperwork that's going to work out for you. I don't know what that really means with the justice. That's a legal thing. I don't talk about those things, but I'm just saying something is going to be set right. Now, for you, I was going to say for many of you, for you, I do see here you healing. You have healed from this breakup, from this relationship, from whatever has happened, and you're just too smart to go back to this situation, okay? So expect to celebrate. You also see there is pumpkins at the bottom, so something really positive and happy happening for you during this fall season as well. So this is what I had for you, dear Melinda Capricorn. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your participation. I wanted to give back to the community for those who have always shown support and contribution. Okay, make sure to hit that like button to keep your comments positive. Even though I'm not gonna go live onto the main channel, I will be on the membership site, but I will still come and serve, okay, as much as needed. I'm gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. It's just me operating my business and my structure in a completely different way. I'm a son of a Capricorn. This is the business I'm running, okay? I need to make sure that I'm allocating my time appropriately. I can't just be coming up on live on the main channel and, you know, only see very few people showing appreciation and all that. You know what I mean? My energy is very, very sacred for me, and I need to protect that at all costs, and I will, and I am. So this is what I had for you, dear Capricorn. Happiest birthday to you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.